What is going on, basketball lovers and hoop heads? Welcome back to a very, very special, fun, new, different type of upload here on the channel. All right, today I'm going to be doing first, hopefully maybe in a series of videos, not like continuous, but just something that we revisit where I'm going to be calling it NBA Throwback because I don't have a better name for it, and we're going to be looking at some old games in the NBA. Maybe we'll look at a lot of finals games, and maybe we'll just look at classic regular season games as we are today. And then maybe it'll just be whatever I want to do, stuff that I remember vaguely and want to revisit. I don't know. We need to spread hoop knowledge to the rest of the world, and this is how I'm going to do it. And our first game is now this might be a humiliation fetish of mine. We're going to be watching the infamous game in which Steph Curry hits a 40-foot basically shot from half court practically at the buzzer to beat OKC back in 2016. Now we're going to go ahead and just start rolling with this video, and I'm going to spit some game or some talk at you. So I'm going to go ahead and start spitting some game at you while we start letting this game roll, okay? I might have to turn this down just a touch. But, of course, this is 2016, so this would be the last year that Kevin Durant was a member of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, in the offseason, or playoffs, not offseason, excuse me, of course, OKC would go up 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals against the Warriors, only for everything to come crumbling down in the most tragic of ways possible. We would lose the series. The Warriors would go to the finals against the Cavs. Warriors go up 3-1. They blow it, yada, yada, yada. You all know the story. I'm going to pause this real quick because we're going to talk about starting lineups. So this will be a bit of some nostalgia / sadness / mopey video for me. The Thunder right now are just killing it in the modern NBA. So I need to feel something as a sports fan. So this is what I'm doing. We're going to revisit this. Now, this is a pretty familiar starting lineup. There's nothing too crazy here. Shout out to Andrew Bogut, who I think is a weird conservative now, so maybe not shout out. But, of course, Dre, Clay, and Steph. This is during their 73-9 season. Harry B. still starting at the 3 for the Warriors. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, legendary Thunder starting lineup here, man. Russ, Andre Robertson. Dan, you youngins go watch some Andre Robertson tape. KD, of course, Serge Ibaka, and Steven Adams. Young Steven Adams, very young. This was 2016. He was drafted in 2012. No, he was drafted in 2013, so this is third-year Steven Adams. I can't believe it. But yeah, this is not going to be just like a live reacts thing. This is not going to be a 2-hour video. We're going to jump around when I find stuff I want to talk about, and we'll just sprinkle in some things throughout this video. I don't know. This is going to be an emotional adventure for us all. So I'm going to come back when we find something fun or interesting happens. First possession of the game, I found something I want to talk about real quick. So I don't know. This is just something fun I see. I'm a Thunder fan. I've been seeing this for years. I love this type of play action. So obviously Robertson was bringing Steph Curry up into the play for Russ here to get the switch, but instead he's going to shoot over here to the corner to screen for Kevin Durant, and this is not to get the switch. This is so Kevin Durant can curl into the mid-range, catch, turn, and shoot. Now, if you don't watch the Thunder, they do this shit all the time with Chet Holmgren. So it's just fun being a kid. These were some of the first basketball teams I really watched, paid any attention to, and now when I'm obsessed with the NBA and I watch it every single day, my favorite team is still doing the same kinds of actions just for a different kind of player. It's just awesome. Just a fun through line, as a basketball fan to see and observe. This also rules. I mean, by God, look at the spacing here. How many people are loaded onto this to the weak side here, and how far Clay is draping off of poor Andre Robertson. But Russ, man, prime Russ. Y'all don't know about prime Russ. The float, the lift, he's so magical. He was so electric. We're definitely going to end up watching some MVP Russ games in this series. Also just notice how this thing is like a playoff atmosphere, man. The amount of energy in the building, it was just so magical when the Warriors were at their absolute peak. I mean, everybody wanted to beat them, but also everybody wanted to just see them. Every kid, every adult, like everyone just wanted to watch this team play, and they wanted to beat them so bad. Like, I love the Thunder, but it doesn't even feel necessarily like that. There was something just so... Andre Robertson, corner three. But there was something so magical about the Warriors, man. I don't know what it exactly was. They were electric. They were different. They play like literally nobody else. They're running around. Steph is doing inhumane things to every single team. He's going to have 46 points this game on 12 of 16 shooting, and this was, of course, his unanimous MVP season. So, I don't know. They're just, the energy was different against the Warriors, and I remember it even, you know, even back then, just so unique, so special. Just what a moment. Y'all want to watch Steph's first three real quick? So wild. We just never seen players do anything like this. He did it for an entire season. He did it to every team just all the time. You've never seen, and there are, like, obviously there are guys like kind of doing some of this stuff now, but there was just no one that was doing it like Steph back then. And I say back then, this was like 10 years ago, so not that long, 9 years ago actually. But it was such a crazy thing. Ooh, the dream shake. Steven Adams dream shake. But you didn't see that one coming. It's kind of wild to see the intensity that OKC was playing with here early. Look at this, man. Just the defensive intensity, the closeouts. Russ gets this ball and just sprinting, down, attack mode, just getting right to the rim. OKC was playing with such energy, and they, you know, the Russ KD teams, and especially then like the Russ PG teams after them, would really only get up for like big opponents. It was such an unfortunate thing about them because they would play like this against the 73-9 Warriors. This is the best team of all time. One of, obviously. And OKC is like playing so well against them, but then like they would go out the next night and lose to the Kings or something. It was just a fun wrinkle of being a Thunder fan, and there's obviously teams like that now. It's also funny early just to see the differences in the way these two teams were coached. This was Billy Donovan's first season with OKC, and you know the whole reason that OKC let go of Scott Brooks at the time was because they just didn't like the offense got really stagnant. It was really my turn, your turn between Russ and KD every possession, and you know still under Billy D it was that. But the Warriors on every possession are just setting a million screens and doing all this give and go stuff. They're just constantly moving, running, creating havoc, and then of course having two of the best shooters of all time. What a nice move, man. Having two of the best shooters of all time in their gravity obviously really helps make those actions effective, but just it was wild to see how much movement they generated just constantly. No one ever played like them. Get out of here. We have this bench unit for the Thunder is really comical, dude. Dion Waiters is currently in the game. Just came in, my king Dion Waiters, and Kyle Singler. Kyle Singler minutes. Do you guys remember Kyle Singler? Unfortunately, I do. Oh my God, dude. I had so much hope for Kyle Singler. You know, I'm a pretty big proponent of modern basketball, but, you know, taking out the mid-range. But looking at this bucket, maybe I shouldn't be. You know, Dion Waiters coming off the floppy action into a pick and roll, short range pick and roll with Serge Ibaka popping up with the, you know, the little mid-range. It's so fun. It's such a nostalgic kind of shot for me. I grew up watching Luis Scola and David West take about a million of those for, you know, those old, the Danny Granger, Paul George Pacers teams. So much fun. Speak of the devil, there's another one. It's so funny. I can't wait until this turns wrong for OKC because so far they have been effing incredible, dude. Like, they're doing a great job on Steph early to kind of like force him off the three-point line, like really blitzing him or switching on screening actions and like not letting him get threes off. They're forcing him to go inside, and they're really then like targeting him on defense a ton. They're getting stops. They're getting up in transition. Look at this. They're up 16 already. Like, man, I can't believe we're going to go on to lose this game. That's so unfortunate. You guys remember Leandro Barbosa? He was a pretty good role player. And the Anderson Varejao getting the steal. Leandro, look at you. Look at him run the break. Iggy come flying up on the opposite wing. Getting the lay. Man, these Warriors had some fun role players, dude. That's Randy Foy right there. I can't believe we're dead ass right now. Kevin Durant was running out bench units with Enes Kanter, Randy Foy, Dion Waiters, and Kyle Singler. No wonder he left. It often goes underrated to me how good of a ball handler Steph was. Look at the crossover, getting downhill, the kick out to Barbosa. Not a great pass. He kind of fumbles it and then misses the shot, but Steph was just an electric, but he obviously still is, but like an electric ball handler. It just did all these crazy dribble combo moves to create space for himself. It was really fun. He doesn't do it, obviously, as much now. But, man, back then, the highlights were awesome. The other thing that obviously made the Warriors special back then was, like, prime Draymond Green as a ball handler. They also just mastered that kind of art of having the fake moving screen thing. Like, I want to be upset about it. I want to the child in me wants to be upset about all of the moving screens that the Warriors had throughout the years, but it really is just smart. It's like a smart it's a really intelligent use of the rules. You know, if the refs aren't going to call it, and they're obviously not going to call moving screens constantly, like you just kind of being in the way while somebody dribbles around you, like, I don't know. It was such a smart thing that pretty much like only they did. Again, I just want to say that nerds ruined the NBA, because without nerds, you know, we would still be getting Dion Waiters contested 19-footers from the corner that brick off, you know, the back of the rim. We would still be getting those in a lawful society, but you damn liberals in your statistics, you just took them away. I can't. That hit the side of the backboard so hard. Damn. Ooh! Ooh! The big man! Big man! And it's no longer Kanter. What a sick move with the Euro, brother. Man, Iguodala was so sick. He was so sick and so good. His handle at his size was so impressive, and just, ooh! Look at that little snatch dribble. That really probably shouldn't have gone in, but it does. The nice touch. Man, prime Iguodala was so good. So fun. Dude, prime Kevin Durant had so much bend. Look, these crossovers he just keeps hitting all game are so good, and he gets so much leverage. I wish Dion Waiters hit that shot, because, man, I would have gone bonkers in my own house. But the bend, the movement, like the burst of speed, the first step is just so good. And unfortunately now, of course, he's almost 40. He's back to basically he just is a shooter anymore. He doesn't get to the rim like he used to. But man, so good, so fun. It just reminds me of all the reasons that I fell in love with him as a kid. You're really seeing the bench for Golden State really start to really bring them back into this one, and turnovers, which cannot believe that was not one of them, are becoming a problem for OKC in this one. That's kind of how they start to lose it. Just the defensive intensity is gone, getting into their actions early and making shots. It unfortunately disappearing for them, and the turnovers are killer, especially against the Warriors. Back then, it was just like you can't make any mistakes against them, because they're going to make you pay every time. They always did. Look at Steph. Behind the back twice, the shovel pass. It rules. Man, rules. Now, man, Steph's doing that thing. I see how OKC loses this game, because hand down, brother. Hand down. Can't have that hand down. Steph has hit 3 straight threes. Absurd. Now they're right back in it, whereas OKC was keeping them at arm's length. Man, I love Russ. I loved Russ. I still love Russ for all his faults. I'm not sure how he loses Steph on this one here. And I can't believe that Klay misses that. I feel like that surely that would go in under any other circumstance. But, yeah, Russ falling asleep on Steph in this game is the most Russ thing possible. And then coming down and getting a bucket on the other end. So maybe I should shut the fuck up. Awesome play design coming here from the Warriors. Just, again, the amount of screens in any one given possession is just absurd. And then Russ, like, I'm not sure what he's doing, man. Didn't switch at all. Got hung up on the screen. That just stands at the three-point line as Andrew Bogut like dives to the rim for a dunk. Russ, brother, what are we doing? You should be locked in right now. Man, y'all want to see a bucket right quick? Look at this. Just rise up and over, hand down. Can't have that hand down, Draymond. Can't have that hand down. 44th consecutive game with 20-plus points. I've known another Thunder guy who's done that a lot, too. Man. Russ. Every time I think I'm out on Russ, he draws me right back in, brother. Oh, it's magical. Steph isolated on Steven Adams. That's not good. All right, we're getting to halftime here. I'm going to go ahead and start jumping around a little bit. This is, we're getting in the third quarter. The Warriors were famously, that's when they would deploy their death lineup and really kill teams. So if they start going on a crazy run, we'll kind of stop at that. But I've made some observations. We've talked about some nostalgia things. We got to get into the meat of this. We'll get to the fourth quarter and the overtime of this game. So Steph actually just turned an ankle and got hurt and left the game. I don't remember that happening at all. Of course, he's coming back in this one to. I don't know. I think he hit like 4 threes in the first half. So he went 12 of 16 from 3 in this game. So he's gonna hit like 8 at some point, 7 or 8 of them, something like that. And he's gonna do it all on a bum ankle. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be scary. I mean, even at this point, the Warriors still played pretty small. So the Thunder are really killing them with offensive rebounds in this game. You're going to see another one here. He bats that out. Dre grabs it, throws it to KD. Just stroking from deep, brother. But, yeah, OKC living off of, like, extra possessions in this game. You also have to talk about just the speed with which this team passes. It's less like the beautiful game Warrior. So look at this. So Clay is obviously, they're doing the floppy action, Clay running baseline. So they know that the attention's going to be on Clay. And Steven Adams kind of gets hung up for a second. Sean Livingston just darts this down to Bogut. Adams is going to recover nicely, but just look, boom, boom, boom. Just like making moves. They make decisions so fast, whereas the Spurs was just this like methodical approach. The Warriors, it's just like lightning quick reactions to everything. Look at Luke Walton. I didn't realize. I totally forgot he was on their bench. Man, again, the half court for Russ is scary, but in transition, just the and one, maybe the most electric player I've just ever watched. He's so fun in his never-ending confidence. Just always bewildered me. Still does to this day. It's nice to see when Russ has a flashback every now and again. Man, we want to talk about some beautiful basketball. Look at this, brother. Look at my guy Dion Waiters just absolutely cooking Sean Livingston. Doesn't stand a chance. Or that's not Sean Livingston, whoever that was. Leandro Barbosa, I don't know. All I'm focused on is my guy just looking like Kobe out there. Jesus Christ. It's inevitable. Yeesh. Man, look at Dre here. Rotates over with the help defense for Mo Spates. Man, tears this ball out of Enes Kanter's hands, and then falling out of bounds somehow knows that Steph is just going to be at the half-court line and throws that ball way the hell up there. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, this team is so impressive. And yet, OKC is still winning at this point. Incredible sequence of events here. Steph tossing that ball off to Andre Iguodala. Iguodala just driving in, going baseline, throwing this awesome wraparound pass to Mo Spates, and then Serge Ibaka, we used to call him back in the day, just sending that ball out of bounds. That's awesome. All right, so now's the time. Now's the time we have to watch it, and of course this is on Kyle Singler. that was a bang from Mike Breen. First lead. God damn it.
7 of 9 from three-point range. Kanter can't handle a pass. 17th OKC turnover. Curry.
Not again. Not again. I can't believe that's the one he missed? That one? What? KD? Dude! He was so good. He was so good. He was so good. Why didn't he stay here forever? We would have won a championship the next season. Whatever, man. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you ready to watch an absolute beauty right here? All right, bringing Mo Spates in the action. No switch. This is on Iguodala. Woo! Oh! 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 Steph's gonna do some shit. Holy. KD! No way! Imagine. Wow. How did we not win this game? This sucks. All right, so OKC comes out. 3 points immediately. Right back to KD. KD and Sean Livingston. That's fun. That's fun. Jesus Christ. Did Kevin Durant not have 80 points in this game? Am I out of my mind? He only had 37. It feels like so much more than that. He's hit like every big shot he's taken. Only 13 of 26 from the field. Maybe all the misses come later in overtime or something. That feels absurd. He's hit everything. So OKC like opens this quarter on like a 13-0 run or something like that. But whatever. They're up 12. But the Warriors have an incredible play here. So we start with this kind of like elevator screen thing going, and then just give and go, slip it, give and go, slip it, another one. So they're just getting people moving, right? They're getting you running, getting the defense on its heels, all right? So Clay is going to, we're dribbling this way, maybe looking for another give and go type action. Like you could imagine Sean Livingston come get this ball, little screen in the flare to the corner for Clay for a three or something. Doesn't want that. So he's going to turn around, swing back over here. Now, Verjao is rolling. Cantor is up here doubling Clay. So Clay can't get this ball to Verjao necessarily, but Andre Robertson's coming over to deny as well. So he throws this to Dre, who looks, but because Andre Robertson is tagging him effectively, he knows that pass isn't necessarily there, and the Thunder do a decent job of recovering. Now, Andre Robertson again, absolute. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe my camera just fell over in the middle of that, but I'm going to keep going. Andre Robertson doing a great job of recovering out here to Sean Livingston, and just barely has a really strong contest here, but hits the elbow, unfortunately, and fouls him. The Warriors just have you doing so many different things, and Andre Robertson almost single-handedly saved that entire possession. He's that good, but, man, the Warriors just better, unfortunately. Man, I think we all forget how good of a defender Prime Klay Thompson was. Look at him just staying straight up and blocking Russ there. He was such a talented guy. Always my favorite on the Warriors because I couldn't stand Steph or Draymond at the time, so I had to be a Klay guy. Man, OKC's offense is just stagnating, and unfortunately, Steph Curry is not. But yeah, OKC had this one in the bag, but when they just get into their half-court sets, everything just, like, dies. They don't do anything. It's all iso ball, hero ball, and unfortunately, Russ and KD just weren't quite enough. I'd say Russ really wasn't enough, especially coming down here late. I don't have stats in front of me, but I'm not sure he's scored anything really in this fourth. Man, as we're just watching this, there is, like, let me see if I can rewind just a little bit here. It's crazy that the Warriors' clutch time defense is basically just like there's certain guys we're not going to guard. Look how far Steph is sagging off on Dre here. I mean, it's crazy. And really, it's just all the focus is on Russ and KD. Thankfully, like, look how far he is. Like, Russ isn't even thinking about passing it because he knows it really probably won't result in anything. It's crazy. It's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. If they just had like one more wing player, this team would have been champions. Steph is such a cheat code, man. It's unfair. He's superhuman. Superhuman. This is so dumb. He's not even like, the crazy thing to me is that like good shooters have good form, right? They have a consistent base. They have a strong follow through. The elbow motion is good. It doesn't matter how or where he's standing. Like the ball just went in. A supreme magnet ball. Corner. Baseline jumper from Serge Ibaka, though, is really saving us. I think those are the only points we've scored in like the last 4 minutes. Oh, is he going to do it again? See, he wants it. Let's watch this possession live together. Oh, and the blow by. God damn it. They called a travel. We're up 4 with a minute left. Oh, man. All right. What are we getting? So, pin down. No. They threw an oop. What are we doing, Russ? Oh, my God, man. Clay in the corner. Clay was 2 of 9 from 3 in this game, and that's the one he hits. I can't believe it. Are we getting timeout here? All right. See you guys when we come back. All right, here we are, man. This is the play. I can't. Dre throws that he should. If he was just a shooter, man. Oh, my God. It's so maddening. KD. Out to the corner. Gets it back. No. Mike Breen with the preemptive bang. No way. 2 bangs in this game. Holy shit. KD was so good. We're at 4. How do we lose this? All right, man. Let's see what happens. It's going to hurt my soul. Blows by. Right to the rim. 11 seconds. Oh, they turn this over. They're going to turn. No, they turn over the ball. Jesus fucking Christ. They turn over the ball. Green. What? What is happening? No way. He got fouled. They called the foul. They called the foul. They called the foul. They called the foul. I can't believe this. Why don't I remember that play at all? That is insane, man. Holy. Holy. All right, dude. Let's get to overtime. All righty, man. We're in overtime. Dude. Woo! We opened this with the Russ and one. Hell yeah, doggy. Hell yeah. I'm not sure what the miscommunication was there and how Russ got all the way downhill. Let's see. Let's see. The double screen and just no one was sure what they were supposed to. Miscommunication. He wanted Dre to switch and Dre didn't. Dre didn't. He didn't. He's pointing. Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. I mean, I guess it's not that weird. Weird miscommunication, though. Kevin Durant fouls out in this game. That's why he's not in overtime. KD fouls out. Holy shit. I don't know how I didn't see that, but yeah, KD fouled out. Wow. And Steph misses the first free throw. We're up 5. So we got a Russ turnover and then just some awful transition defense. Russ literally like pointed to Dion Waiters and was like, I got Steph, and then turns his back to him. Oh, and lets him get loose. Wow. Back-to-back games with 10 threes. Oh, that's crazy. So he hits 2 more threes in this overtime to break his own single-season all-time threes record. Wow. Whoa. Where's LeBron at? Literal hit ahead to Iguodala, and he misses the layup. Calling forward, foreshadowing, whatever that's called. Steph is the ultimate just crowd silencer. 11 threes in this game over Kyle Singler. This is torturous. This sucks. Why did I do this? Look at this. I can't believe that didn't go in. I can't believe it almost went in. I can't believe it almost went in. Just look at him just walking up the court. Oh, man, bringing Steph into the action, of course. They get the switch. OKC had so much success attacking Steph. That's honestly, that and the rebounding is a big reason why they nearly win this game. So as incredible as Steph was, he a little bit was almost kind of the reason they maybe lost it. Almost. I think this is a really close. This play is going to end in a foul call, by the way. Heads up. But, man, Clay still. Just look at him. Looking for the screen, angling himself. They're blitzing up top at the half-court line. He recovers, moves his hips. And he's back here just shifting left and right with Westbrook. But Fortunately called for a pretty touch-and-go foul there. I guess I didn't get a great angle on it, but, man, Prime Clay was really an excellent defender. All right. We're at the point in the game where we're going to kind of watch this one out together. So, of course, bringing Steph back into the action. He's attacking him. Look at the show and recover. Russ had no intentions of passing to Dre on the three-point line, but Dre makes a nice 45 cut to the rim. Gets the layup. Good stuff, man. Alrighty, we are back. We are back from the timeout. 33 seconds left. Three-point game. Pitch and go. Holds it. Wow. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Give up the and one on the backdoor cut. Who's supposed to be defending Klay Thompson? Show me this replay, please. Fucking Kyle Singler. It's always Kyle Singler, dude. He's atrocious. How did he stay in this game? Oh, my God. We had no wings. None. I wanted to rewind this real quick because I assume that Klay made this decision just based off of kind of like a pre-switch action. Let's see. No, Kyle Singler just has his back turned entirely. It just doesn't. Oh, man. Did they call this switch? I'm so confused as to what that defense was. It doesn't make any sense. Y'all want to see some incredible Draymond antics? Look at this. Getting under Ibaka. That's my goat, man. It's funny because he's not even beefing with Ibaka, so that's how you know he's beefing with the refs. That's how you know it wasn't serious. He just wants to foul. He's so funny. Oh, he's so funny. All right, here we are, y'all. We're almost to the moment of truth. Ooh, okay. I like this. Running baseline. ISO on the wing. Tries to get him in the air. Doesn't get him. Pitches it back. Brings it out to the top of the key. Russ. Misses. Oh, no. Why? You know, I think I was in my older brother's room, and he had a really shitty TV with this like shitty antenna that could get signals, I think. And I was watching this game on that TV in my brother's room, and I wanted us to win so bad. And then that happened. The Mike Breen double bang. Do you know how many times I've heard the Warriors have a timeout, decide not to use it, Curry from way downtown, bang, bang? You know how many times I've heard that? It's torturous. And that's game. Can't believe things ended like that. Well, I guess that's game. That was fun. This was fun. I enjoyed doing this. Fun trip down memory lane. Man, MVP Steph is the MVP for a reason. Just absurd watching him do some of the most inhuman things on a basketball court. Not fair. I don't need to see the replay. Well, I think that's going to wrap us up here. I'm done with this one. I don't know how long this video will end up being, but I had a good-ass time. And I'm going to do more of these in the future. This feels like an off-season type of video, but something I just wanted to mix in. I was just thinking about it the other day and wanted to do it, so we're doing it. If you guys enjoyed this, please let me know. I don't know if any of you will actually care, but if you do, let me know. That'd be cool. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you did any of it at all, thank you for the support. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new here. Follow along, like the video, whatever they say. And I hopefully will catch y'all in the next one. Okay, bye.